Hi, welcome to the PEMDAS Math Labyrinths. My name is Emily Pickering, and I'm pleased to have created this game called also Puzzles of PEMDAS alongside classmates Alyssa Holt and Emily Houghton. The purpose of this game is to practice and review solving math problems using the order of operations for 5th grade math students. The acronym PEMDAS stands for parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. It can also be recalled using the mnemonic, "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sandy." And this game is designed around finding Aunt Sandy while progressing through 3 different labyrinths using 3 different levels of computational thinking to solve math problems. So without much further ado, let's begin. Thank you in advance for your patience with my relatively new Minecraft playing skills and also my loss of voice in case you can't tell. So we see here when we spawn in this world, we are instructed by the chalkboard to go into Professor PEMDAS' classroom, that we will interact with NPCs along the way. All of them are necessary to interact with because they might have tips, they might have items, and so on and so forth. So we see similar instructions on the chalkboard behind the professor in the classroom, but we would navigate over here and interact with him using the right click. I would make sure my students knew that before expecting math mastery in the game from them. He tells us our aunt is lost in the mazes that we need to solve. He says word problems, just all the math problems to get through each maze using the order of operations. He has a song here, the PEMDAS rap. You can tell that the button is changing colors, which indicates that it would link to an external resource. This would be a web browser tab that would have a 90-second song on the order of operations. Due to my processor speed, I'm not able to go out and view that right now, but I did want you to see this is available. I could use it in actual gameplay, but while recording a tutorial, it's just not allowing me to do that. So let's see what the rest of his instructions. He says to close the dialog box and click the button on the ground to his left, or to his right, to the left, to go to the beginning of Labyrinth 1. So here we are. We see NPC welcoming Warren with a poster to the left of the entrance telling us to interact with him. He welcomes us to the challenge, reminds us we're using the order of operations, PEMDAS, and to interact with all NPCs. He does not have a song for us, but he has PEMDAS practice, just about 10 problems, where students can test their skills and make sure they really are ready for this challenge. So let's go ahead into the labyrinth. Like I said, I would love to demonstrate that those practice problems, but my processor is just not letting me do that right now while I record our first math problem. 38 minus 5 times 4. 5 times 4 comes first, 20. 38 minus 20 is 18. So I should go that way, but for purposes of demonstrating the gameplay, I'm going to go this way. And oh, here's Dead End Dan, but we still need to interact with him. I have right-clicked. Oh, we took a wrong turn. He's going to teleport us back to Professor PEMDAS for an extra lesson, aka another chance to listen to that tutorial song for a reminder on our order of operations. But for time's sake and, like I said, processor speed, we're just going to go ahead into the gameplay. I will continue into the labyrinth. I hope you remember the solution was 18. Of course, we haven't provided calculators for students, but they can work this out on paper because they should be able to do this arithmetic at this point. I'm right-clicking on Wally NPC, who says, "Nice work, we went the right way." Gives us a crossbow, which should be useful on our quest to find Aunt Sandy. We must not forget that we are seeking to find her. All right, our next problem, 4 plus 18 minus 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 plus 18, 22 minus 6 is 16. All right, another math problem. 27 minus 9 plus 6. So 18 plus 6, 24. And here is, woo, advancing Andy. He is at the exit of Labyrinth 1. Looks like we've made it, but yep, he affirms that. Oh, but says we've just missed Aunt Sandy, that we must go to the second labyrinth, but he is being so kind as to teleport us there. So I see affirmed here by the sign, the intermediate math maze, and NPC reader. Reader just affirms that we are in the right place. We've made it to the beginning of Labyrinth 2, which is the second level of computational thinking. And he just reminds us of the instructions. Says he just saw Aunt Sandy go in, so we will go find her. Not a song, but he also has a quiz in case we need that to make sure we're really ready for this level of the challenge. But due to processor speeds and time, I'm going to come on in and we will proceed. 2 plus 3 times 4 minus 5. This represents the next level of computational thinking because we have parentheses now in math problems where they weren't in problems in Labyrinth 1. So 5 times 4 minus 5 would be 15. So I see 15. I'm going to progress towards 15 and see another math problem. 9 plus 8, 17. Minus 7 is 10 plus 6 is 16. So let's go towards 16 and around the corner. 3 plus 5 times 6 plus 4, do those parentheses first. So it's 8 and 10. 8 times 10, 80 minus, going to multiply first, 14 is 66. So I see two different solutions. I'm going past 66. There's a creeper, not so scary in creative mode. All right. 3 times 4 divided by 6 times 2 plus 5 minus 7. Parentheses are coming first here. 2 plus 5 is 7. So 3 times 4, 12 divided by 6. 2 times 7, 14. Minus 7 is 7. Ooh, saw a flash there. I see another problem. Must be doing well. 9 minus 8 minus 1. 1 minus 1, 0. Are we close? We are. All right, I see NPC PEMDAS. Made it to the end of Labyrinth 2. He congratulates us. We're ready for the advanced math maze. Oh, but we did miss Aunt Sandy, though. Aunt Sandy has gone towards the advanced maze, and he's going to teleport us there. So we'll wait for that to happen. Oh, and we got diamond leggings along the way. This is so kind. That way we are prepared for battle. We are at the advanced math maze. I see greeter. Let's interact. Welcomes us, reminds us of the instructions. Oh, he says Aunt Sandy is in the maze. That is excellent. Reminds us of the directions. Not a song, but another quiz to make sure that we really are prepared for this level of the challenge. I see a ladder here where I could just go and perhaps survey the, whoops. Like I said, clumsy controls, I'm sorry. Thank you for your patience. We could go survey the whole labyrinth and get a view here, which is just a nice way to bridge the gap for students. Beautiful world, but for time's sake, let's just go down and proceed through with playing the game. Oh, now I see that I'm having to place the parentheses correctly myself to get the right solution. I see the same numbers. I see one set of parentheses, but the position matters. 9 minus 6 minus 1 plus 3. Okay, so 9 minus 6 is 3, minus 1 is 2, plus 3 is 5. Yes, so that must be where we go. I see an NPC down here, but I know I'm supposed to go towards the correct solution. So let's continue this route. I see 2 squared, ooh, exponents, minus 4 times 7 equals. So that would be 2 squared 4 minus 4 is 0 times 7 is 0. So I see 7 or I see 0. Let's go towards 0. All right. Ooh, which equation? Let's see. 9 minus 4. So 5 times 1 plus 3 equals 8. There we go. Oh, and I see another problem down here. There we go. If you need help, go back and talk to Right Way Ron. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Right Way Ron. There we go. Let's interact with him. Oh, we are heading the right way, but he's just reminding us that that little caret means that this is an exponent, the second number, 2 to the power of 3. Very helpful, Right Way Ron. Thank you. So, 29 minus 3 squared. That would be 9. So 29 minus 9 is 20, plus 4 is 24. Let's go towards 24, and we have found the exit of Labyrinth 3, the third and final labyrinth. I see Aunt Sandy, but being the creator of this game, one of the creators, I want to go here and point out this would have been a shortcut had we progressed towards the first NPC we saw in Labyrinth 3 that would take us directly over here to Aunt Sandy after correctly solving one equation. Maybe a nice option for your more advanced 5th grade math students. But let's come out here, talk to Aunt Sandy. Yay, we found her. She congratulates us, and wow, she's so glad to not be lost, and gives us a sniffer egg and transports us back to Professor PEMDAS' classroom. Thank you for watching.